Welcome to Watch Symposium. I'm Austin. All right, so today is exactly the kind of day when you appreciate a water-resistant watch. This is why we love our subs, we love our screw-down crowns, we love our rubber gaskets, and we like our metal bracelets on a day like today. You don't want to have a leather bracelet on your wrist. All right, so I'm wearing the Vostok, and I had a bit of Vostok trouble this morning. Let me relay that to you. So, all right, well, just a little bit of backstory. I stayed up until 3 in the morning last night watching Michael Cohen's testimony. I had to be up about 8. So I woke up, looked at my watch. It was 6 o'clock. I got up, I asked my wife, who was already up, to wake me up at 8. Went back to sleep. My daughter woke me up. I looked at my watch, and it was still 6 o'clock. I noticed my watch was not running. I gingerly took it off because I thought, did it wind down? I wound it, and it started running. When I got up, I asked my wife what time I asked her to wake me up, because on my watch it said 6. She said 7:05. So I got up at 6. No, my watch stopped at 6. I got up at 7. I thought it was 6. It was actually 7. My daughter woke me up at 8, and my watch was showing still 6. So that is a Vostok woe, and this is not the first time Vostok has done that to me, okay? I have a video in the past. I think it's like one Vostok is one too many. And in that video, I relay something similar. I woke up and my watch was showing something like 9, and I thought it was 9 in the morning, and I freaked out, and the watch had stopped, okay? And this is why we love our Rolexes. This is why we love our Tudors. This is why we love a mechanical watch, which you can depend on. Am I asking too much? I don't think so. But look, here's the thing about a Vostok. All right, here's the thing about it. When you get a Vostok, you have to open the case and you have to tweak it. They really just don't come good enough to wear. But once you do that, you really don't know when it stops if it's you that did something when the case was open. Was it your fault? Or is it the watch's fault? And I've opened the case probably 15 times in the last couple days. So am I to blame, or is the watch to blame? I don't know. So that's something to keep in mind. I wouldn't advise anybody, and I don't think anybody would want to use a Vostok right off the shelf. If you get a good one that's accurate, boy, you're lucky. But as far as these, these classic ones go, that are like under $100, then you're really gonna have to tweak it. And then when and if something happens, you're really gonna wonder if you did it or if it's the watch. Now, look, Vostoks, as I fight with my sweater here, Vostoks are interesting watches. They're cool, but the best thing about a Vostok by far is the case, and the fact that it's not a screw down crown. It's a case that just sits on the gasket, and then there's a washer that screws down. And so what that means is you can keep using that washer, that gasket, many times over. Okay, you don't have to replace it when you open it, and that's really convenient. And as the watch goes deeper and deeper, the water pressure presses on the back of the watch and the crystal, and the deeper it goes, the more the water pressure keeps to works to seal it and to tighten it. And I mean, it's an ingenious case design. And that's the beauty of a Vostok, the case. And that's why you want a Vostok. Now, as far as the movement goes, that's a different story. And when you look at a Vostok, you might love the case and you might respect the case, but you might not feel the same way about the movement. And look, this is the second time a Vostok has forsaken me. And as much as I love the case, I think it's the movement that's screwing me, obviously, because it's stopping. And again, I don't know if it's me or the watch, because once you get in there, you don't know who to blame, all right? And you got to get in them because they come so all over the place in terms of accuracy. So, where are we? We are back to questioning Vostoks. And I tell you, good timing from Marinome, because 2 days ago I ordered another Vostok. Now it's an SE version. Link in the description if you want to see it. I think it's gorgeous. Hopefully it'll be better than this. But I tell you, if I hadn't placed that order now, it wouldn't happen. I wouldn't have gotten the watch. I considered canceling the order, but I think it's a little too late, and it's all right. It's all right. I'll have fun with that watch. It's sort of a Vostok sub, and hopefully, because it's an SE special edition, hopefully it'll be a little bit better. But Vostok Woes, I'm feeling them. And again, who's to blame? We'll never know. We'll never know. You know, if you really want to do a Vostok well, right, I'm thinking a timographer would be the way to go, because I'm assuming the beat rate is okay. And I've just been messing with the lever to slow it down and speed it up, but the beat rate could be off. And if you really want to get into Vostoks and you really want to tinker with them and play with them and make this you know, a part of your hobby, I would consider getting a $200 timographer. I don't have one. You know, I'll spend $140 on a Vostok, but a $200 timographer, for some reason, I'm too cheap. I think it's because buying that is sort of a commitment to fiddling with these sort of watches. Because I want to get use out of it, and I'm going to want to get use out of it, and I'm not going to crack any of my other watches, so it's going to be, you know, I'll have to use it with Vostoks, and I'm not sure if I really want to use it with Vostoks. So that could have solved this problem if I had a little bit of information on, you know, what's going on beat rate wise, and look, it would make the regulating process a lot easier. So if you're getting into Vostoks and you think you're a Vostok man, there's some things you need. You need tools to crack open the case. You need to be ready to regulate it. And if you're really going down this Vostok rabbit hole, then I would say get a timographer. Not there for me. I'm gonna do it the way I've been doing it, just using time.is and having fun there. But yeah, what do you guys think? Vostok Woes. Putting on that Tudor Hydronaut's looking kind of nice to me. All right, thanks for watching. Take care. Let me know what you think. See you next time.